And 10 News begins with breaking news. Right now, a large part of an East County neighborhood is blocked off after a man was found with a gunshot wound to the head. We sent out a text alert to our viewers to warn them that the shooter is still on the loose.
That's right. It happened right here in Spring Valley on Ildeka Street. That's just east of the 125, and that's where we find 10 News reporter Preston Phillips on this story. Preston, we understand this all started with a street brawl?
Well, right now, as you can see, there are a lot of cars coming in. All of these cars were actually waiting to get into this neighborhood for hours. They just finally took down the crime tape. This was a massive crime scene up until about 5 minutes ago. All that crime tape has been taken down here right around Ildeka Street near Sweetwater Road. About 20 San Diego County Sheriff's deputies have been on scene talking with residents and anybody who might have seen a man get shot here on the street right around where that mailbox is. If you can see that mailbox there right in front of that fence, right around 5:45 this evening. The person who fired the shots took off in what was described as a blue Honda Civic. Neighbors tell me they don't believe it's gang related. Deputies aren't sure. They do say it all began with a brawl around 5 this evening. The victim had jumped in to help his brother who was fighting a bunch of guys. About 30 minutes later, a car rolls up. The victim walked up to the passenger side and the driver got out, fired one shot, hitting him in the neck. A neighbor came running out, immediately applying pressure on the wound with a white t-shirt before paramedics arrived. I talked with Ricardo Estrada, who had just arrived in this neighborhood to visit family when he drove by and saw the victim on the ground surrounded by people.
And I hear people screaming, yelling, and then I said something happened. The car in front of me slowed down, so I slowed down, and I saw on my left-hand side, I saw the body laying down. I'm not sure if it was there, but I know it was in that area where he was laying down, and some of either friends or relatives were like around him. He was not moving.
And those baseball bats that you saw in that video, they were marked into evidence. Deputies tell me those may have been involved in the brawl. After the man was shot, though, he was taken to the hospital alive. I was told he was taken directly into surgery. Unclear his condition at this time. The lead investigator, though, did tell me he is expected to survive and told me that they do have some leads on who that shooter may have been. That's the latest for now. We're reporting live from Spring Valley. Preston Phillips, 10 News.
Preston, thank you.